regulator SEBI will hold its board meet later today and is likely to discuss new entry criteria for single stock F&O and may bring out regulations for unregistered finfluencers as well. Yash joins in with more details of that one. Yash.
Well, Mangalam, absolutely. The second half promises to be as interesting as the first half for the markets. That's because SEBI's board meets today, and what makes this meeting very interesting are the three important agenda points which SEBI will have on its plate to discuss today. The first one would be with respect to delisting regulations when it comes to investment and holding companies. Remember, the draft paper on this one has been out for quite some time. In November is when it was discussed the last time at the board, but SEBI required more information and hence it got delayed. The second important point for discussion would be regulations for finfluencers, essentially financial influencers, and the third one would be to discuss the entry criteria, rather tighten the entry criteria for inclusion and exclusion of stocks into the F&O category, single stock F&O category. To start with the most important one, that is the criteria for single stock F&O category. What SEBI is looking to do, it is looking to make an upward revision in the eligibility criteria for stocks to come into the F&O space. SEBI wants these stocks which are more liquid, have more market-wide average participation to get included, and stocks which are not liquid to exit out of this particular space. And for this particular thing, SEBI might make an upward revision on three important criteria. First one is the median quarter sigma order size. Second one is the market-wide position limit, and the third one is average daily delivery value of these particular stocks. Now, there's an interesting report from IIFL Securities which suggests that about 18 to 22 stocks could move out of the F&O category, and about 70 to 75 stocks could become eligible to enter the F&O category. The second important point, as I said, delisting of investment and holding companies. SEBI will relook at these delisting norms. Now, the intention here is to ensure that these investment and holding companies get their intrinsic value at the time of delisting for their investors. Finally, for finfluencers, SEBI's intention is to break the revenue model which they have, any kind of referral fee by market regulated entities to these finfluencers could come under SEBI's regulation, and that could be stopped from the market regulator's side.
Oh, yes. So important updates there, which are expected from the SEBI's meet today. Thank you, Yash, for joining us today, and we'll get back to you as and when there's some finality on some of these points as well. Let's slip into another break. When we come back, we'll talk about individual stocks. PI Industries and Dr. Reddy's will be in focus. Both of them have made an acquisition. We'll discuss that in greater detail. Stay tuned.